In an unprecedented move, the Premier League board has issued a stern ultimatum to Arsenal Football Club following an incident that has sent shockwaves through the football community. The board has mandated that Arsenal either pay a hefty fine of £500 million to Liverpool FC or face relegation from the Premier League. This decision stems from an incident involving Arsenal's Declan Rice, who reportedly caused extensive damage to Liverpool's dressing room during a recent match. The incident occurred during a highly anticipated Premier League match between Arsenal and Liverpool at Anfield. Tensions ran high as both teams vied for crucial points in the league standings. However, what should have been a night of thrilling football turned chaotic after the match concluded. According to reports, Declan Rice, in a moment of frustration, damaged several chairs and other expensive facilities inside the Liverpool dressing room. Witnesses claim that Raya's actions were not only disruptive but also in stark violation of Premier League rules and regulations, which emphasize respect for opposing teams and their facilities. The incident drew immediate condemnation from Liverpool officials and fans alike, who expressed outrage over the behavior of the Arsenal player. In light of the incident, the Premier League board convened to discuss appropriate measures to address the situation. Their decision was swift and severe. Arsenal must either pay a fine of £500 million to Liverpool or face relegation to the Championship. This ruling has left Arsenal in a precarious position, forcing the club to weigh its options carefully. A £500 million fine is an astronomical figure, even for a club of Arsenal's stature. The Gunners, while historically one of the Premier League's most successful clubs, do not possess the financial muscle of some of their wealthier counterparts. If Arsenal were to accept the fine, it would undoubtedly lead to severe financial strain, affecting their ability to invest in player acquisitions, facilities, and other essential aspects of the club's operations. The repercussions of such a financial penalty would be felt across the board, potentially leading to job cuts, reduced wages for players and staff, and a significant decrease in the club's competitiveness in the league. Furthermore, the financial fallout could impact Arsenal's sponsorship deals and revenue streams, further complicating their financial landscape. On the other hand, the prospect of relegation looms large. The Championship is a different beast altogether, with clubs battling for promotion while also contending with reduced revenues compared to the Premier League. A relegation would not only mean a loss of status but also a sharp decline in income from television rights, ticket sales, and sponsorships. For Arsenal, relegation would represent a devastating blow, not just financially but also in terms of their brand and legacy. The club has a proud history and a loyal fan base, and dropping down a division could lead to a long-lasting impact on its reputation and competitiveness. In the wake of the Premier League's decision, Arsenal's management team is under immense pressure to formulate a strategy. Club executives are likely to engage in discussions with stakeholders, including players, staff, and fans, to determine the best course of action. There are ongoing conversations about potential avenues to raise the necessary funds for the fine. Some reports suggest that Arsenal may explore options such as selling key players, seeking additional sponsorship, or even launching a crowdfunding campaign to mitigate the financial burden. However, each of these options comes with its own set of challenges and uncertainties. Declan Rice, who has quickly become a fan favorite since his arrival at Arsenal, finds himself in the eye of the storm. The young midfielder has publicly apologized for his actions, expressing regret over the incident. However, the damage has been done, and the ramifications of his actions will be felt not only by him but by the entire club. Raya's teammates have rallied around him, emphasizing that while the incident was regrettable, it does not define the character of the squad. The club's leadership has made it clear that they stand united in the face of adversity, but the reality of the situation is that the pressure is mounting. The news of the Premier League's decision has ignited passionate discussions among fans and pundits alike. Supporters from both Arsenal and Liverpool have taken to social media to voice their opinions. While some Liverpool fans are adamant that the punishment is justified, many Arsenal fans are outraged, arguing that relegation is an excessively punitive measure for a single incident. The broader football community is also weighing in, with many pundits suggesting that the Premier League's decision sets a dangerous precedent. Questions are being raised about the fairness of such a severe penalty for what was ultimately an isolated incident. As Arsenal navigates this tumultuous period, the club's future hangs in the balance. The decision they make in the coming weeks will not only affect the team but will also resonate throughout the football landscape. Will Arsenal choose to pay the £500 million fine and risk crippling their financial future, or will they gamble on relegation and hope to rebuild in the Championship? The stakes have never been higher, and the football world is watching closely as this saga unfolds. In conclusion, the Premier League's decision to impose such a severe ultimatum is unprecedented and raises numerous questions about accountability, fairness, and the future of one of England's most storied football clubs. As Arsenal grapples with its choices, the ramifications of this incident will be felt for years to come, shaping the club's trajectory in ways that are yet to be determined.